I just sort of stumbled into a campaign headquarters because a friend of mine at Ohio State said, hey, would you help us stuff envelopes? There's this guy who's running for Columbus City Council, and we're ordering a bunch of pizza, and we've got a couple 6-packs of beer. We're going to sit here and put stuff envelopes for, for a political campaign. I said, hey, tell me about this guy. And he sounded like somebody who I could support, and so got involved like that, and really quickly realized that I had an interest in it. I mean, we're talking about something exciting here. We're not talking about, who's going to get voted off the island in Survivor. We're talking about who's going to run our state, who's going to run our city, who's going to run our country. And that, to me, was something pretty exciting to be involved in. And so I did that. I ended up working on a U.S. congressional race, worked on a U.S. Senate race, worked on all these different campaigns, and then I ended up working on a presidential race in 2008. And it was right as I was finishing school there at Ohio State. And so I was done with school and had time to go out and do that full time. So I spent almost all of 2008 working on a presidential race. The reason I'm telling you all this story is to tell you how I got to here. So after 9 months on the road, all over the country with the presidential campaign, it was it was election night, and did all that, and I was working for the McCain campaign, and clearly we didn't win. And you learn more from those campaigns when you don't win than the ones you do, I think. And that was my first time being on a losing campaign, and it happened to be a presidential race. I traveled with Senator and Mrs. McCain pretty much everywhere they went, and I was that guy that was like 20 feet behind them trying to keep up with things. And it was very interesting living on the road, literally living out of a 737 for 9 months.